Welcome back to this demonstration video about the Webex Connect. In this video, I would like to show you how easy it is to configure flows within Webex Connect. What is Webex Connect? Webex Connect is a public cloud platform that can be used for any digital interaction with customers. For example, you can use it to send out SMS, WhatsApp, emails, or even Apple Business Chat. Within the platform, you have predefined templates for setting up new services. Of course, you can create your own as well. Through the bot integration, it's very easy also to invoke bots into the digital communication. Last but not least, all interaction with existing ERP systems or CRM systems are done via REST API web services. Let's have a look on some use cases and how they are implemented within the platform. Let's come to the first use case. The first use case is an SMS survey. So for example, you want to send out a proactive SMS to customer in order to get feedback on a certain interaction between the enterprise and the customer. For that, you can start off a flow within Webex Connect. Have a look on the left-hand side. There you see all possible channels that can be used within this interaction. SMS is only an example. Imagine if you go for a WhatsApp or even a WeChat communication within the digital world. Let's have a look on the system and see how easy it is to configure an SMS survey. When you're logged in Webex Connect, you can create a flow. Flows can depend on existing templates. This is a template, for example, for an SMS survey. The first step, what you're going to do is you can configure the webhook. So within the webhook, you can define how, for example, a CRM tool can trigger this certain flow from outside by using the webhook technology, where you even can paste a JSON into, which helps you to get data into this flow. For example, the customer name or the SMS phone number. Then you can simply send out an SMS. When you send an SMS, you can see that there's the text which is going to be sent to the customer. You can use variables, for example, the name, as placeholders. When you have received a response, for example, a value between 1 and 5 for the customer satisfaction, you can use it and save it within your CRM if necessary. In this case, you can send back a message saying thank you for your feedback. And after that, you make an HTTP request and call here the web service of your CRM to put back the data for the survey into the CRM. Let's come to another demo. The second demo I've created is about the use case of delivery information. So for example, if you order something and you want to put in a new address of your order, or you want to inform the customer about the current status of your order, you can use also Webex Connect for that. This gives you a full transparency on the current status of the delivery, for example, and this is increasing the customer satisfaction. For that, we're going to create the flow in the following. Here you see the flow itself. It's also triggered via webhooks from outside. So for example, when the ERP system or CRM system has an order update, this flow can be triggered in order to send information to the customer. Also within the flow, you can also invoke the chatbot. So you can jump off into the chatbot environment and then communicate with the customer via a bot. How does it look like on the system? Let's have a look. For that, we go to the Webex Connect and we start the flow for the delivery information. Within the flow, you can see a palette of multiple functionalities. When you look into the details, you can see all available channels on the left-hand side. All these channels can be used to work on the digital communication with the customer. Let's have a closer look into the delivery information flow. First of all, we create again a webhook. The webhook is again used to trigger off this flow. For example, the ERP system or CRM system can trigger this URL and pass over some variables in order to kick off this certain flow. The first one is we want to send an SMS. So here we can place the text which is going to be sent to the customer. Note that there are multiple variables in there which can be received from the CRM system via the webhook we have seen before. Also, you can make a menu. For example, here you can state reply within 24 hours with cancel or change if you want to change the address. So you can listen to triggering words. In the branch node, you can then see, for example, if somebody answered with change or with cancel. Of course, you can add multiple or more other branches in here. If you go for a cancel, for example, we go up this way. So if we want to cancel the certain order, we call here the web service, which is canceling the order within the ERP or CRM system. And send out the confirmation that the cancellation was successful. Elsewise, if somebody wants to change the address, we can ask for giving the new address. So when we have received it, we can reply and say, do you confirm this address or not? With yes or retry. And then again, in the branch, you can listen for the word retry or yes. So this is the input of the customer. And from there, you can then update via the web service, the CRM or ERP system, and send out the confirmation message. Let's come to the next use case. In this use case, we want to set up an appointment reminder. So for example, if the enterprise is doing an appointment with the customer, then the enterprise can inform the customer proactively on an event. That, for example, somebody has a meeting. Then the customer can confirm the appointment or even reschedule if necessary. This is very useful because this avoids unnecessary travels to the meeting room. This is again done within Webex Connect Flow Editor. Let's have a look how this one is configured. Here we see the appointment reminder flow. Again, in the beginning, we have the webhook. Remember, the webhook was the component which is going to be triggered from the CRM system in order to start off this certain flow. Also using the JSON part in here in order to pass over variables, for example, the date of that certain appointment. Then we're going to send out an SMS. So we send out an SMS with the date, and the customer can reply an A to confirm or B to cancel. Of course, other words can also be used. In the branch node, we can see what happens. In cancel node, we see if somebody answers with the B, Or if somebody answers with an A, then we have a confirmation. Then, if it's confirmed, for example, we have the same flow, so we're gonna make a REST API call against the CRM system and confirm the certain appointment. Of course, we will send out as well an SMS that the appointment has been confirmed. And the same way we can do for the cancel. Many thanks for watching this video. And please have a look on our YouTube channel where you find much more information about the Webex portfolio. Thank you very much. Goodbye.